Here we go. Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here. How you guys doing? Today on a new episode of Streamin Demon. I got the word right this time. Thank you very much. We have my co-host Evie or Evangeline. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got a also special guest coming all the way from the Momo land of Missouri, Audrey.
Present.
Awesome. We are so excited to hear Audrey because Audrey was an original listener way back when, Plea for Throwdown. And even though Audrey may be someone else's friend, always picked Evie to win.
Thank you. Thank you, Audrey. That means a lot to me. And also,
except for the Fringe movie. Except for that one.
Come on.
Wait, which was the Fringe one?
Fridge. The one where the hair of Jesus.
Hair of Jesus? Did I not listen to that? I mean, I listened to all of them, but...
Whoa. Wow.
I have to listen. I listened to...
With the haunted fridge and the... Okay.
The haunted fridge. Did I just block that out of my mind?
Maybe. I feel like they made a dick joke in it.
Did I just like put that up not even knowing? But I was like, it's about a haunted fridge. Who cares? Well, today we're not doing that fridge one. Apparently I have to re-listen to that one. So if you're after this one, listen to the fridge one about Throwdown. Apparently has a haunted fridge with Jesus in it. No? Okay. So today I have the... What do I have? Do I have the new? Okay, no, yeah. I have the new, streaming new on Netflix. Something very... We'll say up Evie's alley, but oddly enough, I'm covering it instead. Evie, what do you have?
I have Dead Time Stories from 1986, the old.
The old from 86 is old now. Oh, boy.
It is old now.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Audrey, what do you have? You have the
Okay,
borrowed?
so I have a movie that came out last October. I have Possessor from Quebec.
Quebec. Okay, since you are the guest, and you brought it up from the Belle province of Quebec, you may go first. I actually live in Quebec. So... That's back to my Quebec accent, I guess.
That's kind of sad, but yeah.
We win. I can't wait to get banned from Quebec now. Great. Go for it, Audrey.
So my movie was about an assassin who takes over people's bodies to kill people.
Tim Hortons?
No.
Oh. Heal a point. No.
Sorry. But no, it was actually really good, but it was very art house, which you could tell because everyone was vaping constantly and there were colored lights in all the scenes.
Okay, so they are killing people and okay, got it. I'm in my mindset now. Go for it.
Basically, she works for a corporation, and this is the lady that actually played Mandy in Mandy. So you've probably seen her in other things.
Mandy, is that the Barry Manilow one?
No, that's Nicolas Cage one.
Nicolas Cage was in Mandy? Wait. What was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, and the Barbarian? I have no idea.
No,
the one with his daughter, you mean?
Oh, you're talking about Maggie.
Maggie.
So many M words. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so none of the ones, so Mandy, not Barry Manilow, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, not Nicolas Cage, but Quebec. So Johnny Depp. Got it. Go for it.
Okay, so no, she works for a corporation that basically, like, somebody will pay to put out a hit on somebody, and they will implant a microchip. They will kidnap somebody close to their target, implant a microchip in their brain, and then she takes over their body and kills their target.
Okay, so it's a COVID vaccine. Got it.
If you want to call it that.
Just kidding. It doesn't actually make you kill people, but there is a microchip in it. Oh, sorry, I spoke too much.
I liked it a lot. I did like it a lot. It had a lot of random people in it that you would recognize, like Sean Bean was in it. So, 50-50 chance whether he lives or dies in it.
I was going to ask that. I was going to say, does he die in the first 5 minutes?
No, not telling you. Not telling you.
Sure. Now we have a guest who won't spoil it. Oh,
her boss, actually, the lady that plays Ventress in Annihilation is her boss. And so, things aren't going to go well when Ventress is your boss.
Wait, Ventress, isn't that the version from the Star Wars? Is that Star Wars?
No, Annihilation.
What's Annihilation? I'm pretty sure Ventress is from Star Wars. Isn't that like the Padawan of Darth Sidious? Ventress?
Oh no, you're thinking of Asajj Ventress. Like she was a Darth Maul lady.
Oh, so what's Annihilation?
Annihilation's the one with Natalie Portman.
I
who's
love
also
that.
in Star Wars.
Right, that's what I was like. That's why when Evie says like Natalie Portman, I'm like, no, that's a different Star Wars thing. So Natalie Portman was in. Oh man.
Annihilation. Have you not seen it? That movie's great. We're not talking about that movie here, though.
Oh God, do I own a horror site?
We can do Bloody Marys about Annihilation anytime you want.
It sounds like a good idea, but right now we are on the Possessor.
Yes.
Possessor.
So yeah, I will say this, like, it's kind of scary in a mind-bendy kind of way, but man, the kills are brutal. I've got a pretty strong stomach for these things. They made me wince. So
that is
in mind.
That is cool. Now, I have a question, and no, you don't have to spoil it. Is there poutine in it?
Not that I know. Well, they did have dinner at one point. They could be having poutine. I'm not sure.
No, sorry. You just lost the Quebec vote. No poutine, no Quebec. That's how it goes. It's just like a fake Quebec movie. They're probably not even the Bell province. It's probably like Kitchener, Ontario or something like that.
I will say the one thing that got me in the movie that I didn't quite understand, I'm sure it was some kind of commentary on internet privacy or whatever, but the guy she jumps into, like she goes to his job as him, and like his job is like putting on a like VR headset and watching people's webcams and describing their curtains.
That's actually my job. How weird. I think it's just a Quebec thing. That was my first job in Quebec.
Okay, it's a Quebec thing. That I didn't quite get that one. But other than that, it was a great movie. I'd highly recommend it. It's on most streaming services to rent right now. I watched it on Amazon, but it's pretty damn good.
And we will put a link to it on the podcast thingamajigger. So you just click on it. And of course, if it's Amazon, we get some cheddar back. So you know what I'm saying? How many Cthulhus? How many Cthulhus out of 5?
Oh, gosh. I give it 5. I'd watch it again. In fact, I think it is a rewatch. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a strong start.
Mm-hmm.
My God, I'm not following this one, Evie. You're gonna be next. Like a 5 out of 5. I'm not following 5 out of 5.
Thanks. You're such a pal.
I am, aren't I? I have the pal book that we all apparently got.
So
and
my thing was Dead Time.
We didn't get the same painting though, right?
No, you're the only one who got a painting. Audrey, if I recall, was given an evil haunted painting.
Yes, I was. Is your painting evil and haunted?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. We're looking at paintings from Box Human, aka Brannick, that gave it out, and I was so stoked that like I got like something like and they were like, I got that too. Really? I was like, it's the same one? Really?
No, it's completely different.
Mm-hmm. And why are you guys winking when you say that? Yeah, okay, whatever. Sorry, Evie. I won't rip off Payne's thing if that is your real name. Evangeline. I only practiced that like 16 times today.
Which I appreciate. You have no idea how much I appreciate you getting my name right.
It's the little things, like names, right? I know. Yeah. Okay. So you watched Tales from the Dark Side for tweens?
No. I watched Dead Time Stories. It is a 1986 horror movie that is basically a guy is trying to get a kid to go to sleep, so he's telling him 3 short stories, 3 horror anthology short story things. And the first one is just one he made up about a dude who wants to bang this one chick, but witches are in the way.
Wait, how old is this kid?
I don't know, maybe 8.
It's like, is the guy telling the pain? Is he telling the story?
It actually may very well be.
Oh, I banged this girl house once. Sorry.
I think it was when he was younger, much.
When the kid was younger, or the guy was younger?
No, when Payne was younger.
Oh, when Payne was younger. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was his acting career.
Is it like his older brother? Because I could see that.
It's his uncle. Uncle Mike.
Okay.
Ooh, is it like a real uncle?
Yeah, that seems like a
I hope not.
Wait, you actually hope it's not his real uncle? It's just like some friend that hangs around their family, like taking care of the kid at night, telling him how he bangs girls? Like the kid's like 8, right? Oh, good Lord.
I'm watching all these.
I am trying not to spoil it, so I'm just keeping it very bare minimum information, okay?
Hopefully he was too with those sex things.
The second story is Little Red Riding Hood, who wants to bang her boyfriend, but is bothered or interrupted. And, well, actually, she's not interrupted by Grandma. She just kind of forgets about Grandma. And that really bothered me the entire movie. Go pick up medicine for Grandma. And then she's just banging her boyfriend the entire time.
Grandma's got her own house. She needs to be independent now.
That is very true.
Grandma's a Clippers fan. Fuck her.
And as a side note, I have to think that my opinion is mittens are not sexy. Mittens?
The cat?
No, the gloves. The gloves thing. They are not. They are just very hard to take seriously.
You lost our whole Michigan audience there.
That's how you keep warm there. Absolutely. Mittens are where it's at because you put your hand in and you got your thumb and it's much more warmer because it spreads the air out.
It's so weird though. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
You're not turned on. I mean, not you have to be turned on by mittens, but like you would not date someone who's wearing mittens?
No, I would just
have them take it off during sex. I get that part. Like, no, take your mittens off during sex. It's 85 degrees in here.
Yeah, I don't know. Just watching people with mittens and then they start making out and it's like, man, those mittens are distracting.
How bad were they making it out if you're looking at their mittens? Were they like, wow?
No, they were just walking in a park, I think, at that point.
Walking in the park.
Yeah.
Making out.
They were trying to plan to where to bang, so.
In the park? They're like, wait, we're in this park, you want to have sex? I don't know, over here.
Yeah, that's pretty much where they went. Let's not spoil these things, okay? You obviously want to watch it now.
Oh, yeah, no, you had me at apparently Uncle Creepy talking to an 8-year-old wanting to have sex or something like that.
Yeah,
that was the first story?
The 8-year-old keeps bothering him when he's trying to watch some sort of swimsuit competition or something.
Back when that happened, yeah.
I will say, is she trying to bang the wolf in the story? Or
no.
Okay.
I was very surprised, but no.
Oh, so it's not Wolf Cop.
It's not Wolf Cop.
Which does bang a lot in the movie, self-titled. The titular character does a little banging of various aged women, I think.
Okay. And the last story was Goldilocks, who she does not want to bang people until she meets the bears.
Like the Chicago Bears? Oh, I've seen that video before. That was not good. Oh, sorry. No, it wasn't Chicago Bears. Like
it was not. I'm sorry. It was just Papa Bear, Baby Bear, and Mama Bear. But she's banging Baby Bear. So.
Oh, ew. I'm physically like, ugh. And I have my cam on, so you guys are not lying. No, I'm not lying with my voice. It's just like, she's dripping with Baby Bear? The hell does that mean? Is it like, was his just right or too small or what?
I'm saying that no spoilers.
No spoilers. I'm saying no spoilers, but do I want to? Is this a snuff film?
It is not.
Oh, good Lord.
Was it made by the leather community?
No.
Okay. I'm just thinking of all these contexts that you could think of bears in, and I'm like,
oh, yeah. No.
It's actually like a really cheesy and fun movie.
Back we can tell an 8-year-old those stories, yeah.
I promise that my descriptions aren't the end-all be-all of what it is. I was very spoiler-free giving those.
Thank you very much, and for all for everyone who listened last time, we know that that's a step up for us. Sometimes we just spoil, like Han shot first, Luke is kissing and having sex with his sister, I guess, and now getting the whole Vader. Like, how does Vader not know that's his daughter? in the beginning of the movie. It just blows my mind. Or does he know? And that's when he wants to capture her. I don't know. Okay, different podcast. Okay, so how many Cthulhu's would you give this sex tale, you said?
Dead time stories.
Dead
Thank
time
you very
stories.
much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably like 3.5 or 4. Like,
wow.
I enjoyed it, but it's one of those. It's kind of like the cheesy horror, so you'd kind of want to be in the mood for it.
Cheesy horror is good though.
Yeah.
Cheesy horror can be good horror. I agree. So that's a pretty good rating for you. And that reminds me of so we do have Audrey here, and last week I did New Mutants. And previously Audrey wrote the review for New Mutants months ago.
I did back in October, yes.
Yeah.
Which actually came out in April, but the theaters closed, so whatever. When they opened up again, I went.
Yeah, that was exactly. It was like it kind of like glanced over in Quebec a bit because the theaters closed, and it was kind of like things just kind of crashed through. And Evie said it played on the drive-in like forever.
Yeah, it really did.
Because it was the only thing that was out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask a question for our listeners. My recap was, the movie is not that great when the keywords in IMDb were blonde. Like that was like, hey, X-Men, this is blonde. I'm like, oh God. They're just like describing like random traits of the people in the movie now for the keywords. How did you find the movie?
How did I find the movie?
Yeah.
I thought it was a okay X-Men movie, but a terrible horror movie.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
That was the thing, because they wanted to do, it was supposed to be darkest, rated R, and they're like, maybe PG-13. Like, okay, let's cut a bunch of stuff out then. And I'm thinking they cut a bunch of the
must have gone through so many edits, because if you watch the trailers, like the first trailers that came out, they are completely
nothing like it.
Nothing
like it at all.
Yeah.
Was Maisie
and I would have liked
Williams
to see that movie. I would have.
Yeah, like I want to see the cutting room floor. I would have seen the Zack Snyder cut of this one.
Oh, well, maybe not Zack Snyder, but.
Oh, well, what would be the equivalent in Marvel? I want to see this. Okay.
Who directed Logan? Actually, that'd be
That would be good, because they did mature, they did realistic, and Wolverine finally gets to stab people for realsies.
Yeah, they need to get the director of Logan to do a New Mutants movie.
with new Mutants, because now they're all like 35 years old.
Yeah.
By the time that went from taping to actual like seeing it in the theaters, they're like, dude.
I know it was like 5 years or something crazy like that. Yeah.
Been teasing it forever. So we were kind of on the same pace. That's good. I was just wondering, because I trashed either the writers, but I shamed the writers. And I shame, let's say, either their fault.
I don't even know if you can shame the writers, because they changed the movie completely from what it originally was, and I don't know what it originally was.
Yeah, and I did kind of admit that at the end, like it might have just been the editing floor. It might have just been like, I don't know, something went wrong, horribly wrong with that movie, because it has so much potential, and it's a comic book movie. There's not much you have to do to make it really interesting. It's just there. All right, so that was our recap of another recap. But today, I'm going to do the brand new from Netflix, a Korean film, because, I love Korean films according to Netflix. The Uncanny Counter. No idea what the title really means. I don't know. I guess the counters are like from IMDb. Noodle shop employees by day and demon hunters by night. The counters use special abilities to chase down malevolent spirits as they prey on humans. Oh, so the counters are the people in the movie? That tells you how much I pay attention to the episode. But its original title is Yunguron Somon. Killed it, nailed it, don't worry, high five. When I say killed it, nailed it, I'm pretty sure I just murdered the name of it. It is 100%, and this is something that Box or Brannick, depending on the person you know, and Evie kind of love. No dubbing whatsoever. You don't have the option. I tried. As soon as subtitles came up, I'm like, oh, screw this. I need it. There's no way. Nope. you have the subtitles of Korean and English, and you have the audio track of Korean and more Korean. So like, well, okay, we'll watch it. It's a story about this little misfit teenager with his little misfit buddies riding bicycles, getting beaten up by the cool guys at school, and apparently like some demons that kill everyone. But it's a really they have it as action fantasy horror. There are horror aspects of it, but I don't think it's going to be so much fantasy as it's going to be like a family drama. There's a lot of family in it. There's a lot, like the opening scene is this little kid and his family singing a song in the car together before they all get massively, brutally killed in an accident.
Typical Korean horror then.
Yeah, it starts off with a bang, right? It's like, oh, this is so great. Everyone's singing songs. Everyone's having some fun. And bam, they're all dead. I'm like, well, okay, well, that was the first 2 minutes. Yeah, that happens. And then later on, you see the kid survive, but he's like, he's got something wrong with his leg because, it was a car accident. And he's taking care of his grandma, who I think just craps herself in the first 3 minutes. Like the first 2 minutes, they all die. The third minute, like grandma's crapping her pants. I think grandma's a little going through dementia, but they make it very realistic. Like they make it realistic. They don't go like, oh, like, we see dementia sometimes. It's like, oh, grandpa doesn't remember your name. Like, no, grandma just shit herself. Things are like violence, like snaps, episodes happen. And so they take it really seriously. And the acting is stellar, really. It makes me want to read the subtitles. And every once in a while, I do know like a handful of Korean words. I'm like, oh, I know that word. I know that one. And it's something that drives an audience. I think I'm Canadian and American, so I can speak for both Canadian Americans. I think is an interesting thing. And I know at least one of you likes to have, not Korean, mostly Japanese, so I won't, lump everyone together. But Evie, have you seen The Uncanny Encounter?
I have not yet. I think those are one of the ones that are like updated weekly, right?
Yeah. This is the brand new, it just came out now, last week.
Sometimes I when they just come out and they update weekly, I wait a little bit before I start watching a bunch of them, because sometimes I'll just be like, oops, I've accidentally, marathoned them.
You've accidentally marathon. Well, I think this is well done, and I think you would really enjoy this marathoning. Now, I do know that Audrey did Vampire Boys. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah,
Boys? Yeah.
We did do that.
I think if you like Vampire Boys, you're going to like this show.
Oh, okay.
I can't base it on anything in reality, but I just wanted to say that.
I'm not seeing much similarities about it. But...
They both have guys in it. They both,
okay.
And
quick question about the episodes.
Yes.
Are they 2 hours long?
They are long. I was going to mention that they're at least an hour or more. It was so long. I was like, oh, I'm watching this. This is great. I'm like, oh, I need to go to bed. How far is it? Like halfway? I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Now it's based on a webtoon. This is from IMDb, so they could be full of shit. But it's based on the webtoon. Oh, geez. Tim, where are you when I need you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Jinrugon Soma. It's based on the webtoon of that original Korean name. This is a treat. It's really weird because it just came to Canada. The runtimes are 65 minutes each, apparently. And if you have Netflix in Canada, I guess in also the United States, because Evie, you're in the United States, check it out. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, there's some reading, but dude, we're else gonna read it. It's COVID time. You get reading and entertainment at the same time. It's a win-win situation. And I have to say, one of the things that upset me a lot about Cobra Kai is the fight scenes. The fight scenes are okay choreographed, But like some dude would get elbowed full on in the face, like nothing happens. Like, no, that dude's gone. Like the guy's like, I just ate a kick. Like, no, dude, you're not talking anymore. They take fight scenes seriously, and the damage is real. And it flows so well. Even though the people have superpowers, they still take it seriously, and the choreography is a phenomenal choreography here. So if you like even just action, this is a great one for you too. You don't even have to know what's going on. I never do. You just watch, like, oh, it's a cool move, and you start getting into the flow of it. But it touches the heart too. So if you do read, it brings the feels. It brings the feels. I'm gonna give this one because of the death that happens in the first 2 minutes and the shit pants happens in the next 3. 4.5 out of 5 Cthulhu's. It could have been perfect. I'm a laser bastard. I know I said you should read, but I'd rather just have subtitles. Not subtitles. I'd rather have dubbing. I want the option for dubbing. I want the option for dubbing. It doesn't have to be for realsies dub. I just want the option of dubbing. And yeah, that's why I was like, lost a half step. Just because sometimes, damn it, I want to cook and watch TV. And son of a bitch, if I have to read shit, I can't. If I want to like doze off to bed, I mean, I know like 4 or 5 words of Korean. If they're not saying come up somebody and like jerry up, fuck it, I don't know. So half step, but check it out. Well worth it. Even if you have to read, it's awesome. Probably not for little kids, but teens and above, knock yourself. Apparently, 8-year-olds can have like sex stories. So fuck it, what the hell I know. Knock it out. Family fun for all around. Yeah. So today we had our 3 movies, awesome movies. Everyone loved their movies well enough to give it some stars-ish. And again, we bring you the best, the worst, the most honest reviews of what you can stream from any service or rental, which I got a great rental coming up from Canada as well. No spoilers, called Butchers, plural. Awesome sauce. That might roll into a interview with one of the actors too. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So I got that coming up. Evie, do you know what your next one's going to be?
No, because I don't plan ahead.
Because it's not out yet. That's a good answer. And Audrey, do you want to come back next week? Or next time, I should say?
I can.
Hell yeah. I think that's great. Evie, what do you think? Have Audrey back?
Yeah,
it's either that or
she's okay.
You know, she's okay. I mean, she's no P-A-Y-N-E. I just have to spell a name out like Beetlejuice.
Hey,
You just can't say
Audrey, you can come back. I think it'd be great to have you. It is great having you here now.
Where's my beer? Oh, it's back there, dude. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So on the behalf of Streamin Demons, not Seaman Demons, I want one promo. Audrey, what do you want to promo?
Let's see. I will promo our Yami no Matsui review when we do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
What the shit is that?
Yami no Matsui. It's Descendants of Darkness. It's an anime that was apparently a gateway drug into BL.
Yes.
Like literally every website says that.
I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about, so that means I must tune in. I must. Yeah. Is that Bloody Mary? Or is that
no,
Throwdown?
No, we're doing this.
I think it's gonna be put in a Bloody Mary.
Oh.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. I learned so much about the Bloody Mary movies. I learned a lot about Bully. Hopefully we get this one and done, but I can't wait. I've not watched anime. I was talking about this yesterday. I want to get into it. I want to get into all that stuff. And so this is a great way for me to introduce it in a safe distance. I love it. Good. Evie, what do you want to plug?
Since you're talking about anime, I did an anime, article about bad anime. I'm planning to do a bunch of different ones with good anime. I just wanted to get all the bad and the things I don't like out first, so I don't have to bring them up every time I'm all doing anime. But yeah, it's still kind of funny.
That sounds very cool. And Evie is a person who, when I was looking at just manga. Whatever, dude. All right, manga. I actually asked Evie for a list of ones I should start with. I didn't get any of them. I didn't get any of them because the store didn't have any of them, not because I was ignoring your ass. Like, oh, the store had none of them. It was a Canadian store, so it was like, gotta get something else. But you are my go-to for all of that.
Aw.
Yeah, absolutely. Care Bear stare. And for myself, I'm gonna plug. God, in 2 more days, the United States has a new president. Oh, thank you, Lord. Go watch Tom Hanks. Apparently, Tom Hanks is needed to rehabilitate the United States' image. Oh God, let's come to this. So yeah. Oh, and tomorrow, WandaVision. I know this won't be actually coming out tomorrow, but WandaVision, watch it. Awesome sauce. Not really horror. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll do it next time. Who knows? But until next time, we bid you good day.